Right, here we go. George Harrison, Living in the Material World, 50th Anniversary Box Set, Unboxing. So it says on the label here, Once Upon a Time. Okay, Living in the Material World, Super, artist George Harrison, country of origin, Czech Republic. Uh-oh. Oh well, we'll see. This box was delivered to me yesterday, on release day, by Amazon. I always order things via Amazon because they always get here on release date. It may be good to support the artist's site, but Amazon's job is delivering parcels, and that's what they're best at. So I always go with that. Here we go. So here's the box. Hype sticker. Let's take off the shrink. Plectrum does the job. Okay, first got an information sheet on the back as to what's inside here. We've got the original album, 1 LP, 1 CD and Blu-ray, and the album extras, 2 LPs, 2 CDs, and a Blu-ray. Sounds like a good deal to me. Quick look at the text at the bottom of the box there. The Jim Keltner Fan Club information, which was included on the original album too. Yep. A nice shiny pattern on the slipcase. I like that, nice quality. And the George Harrison signature at the top also is in gloss relief. On the back it's matte. The vinyl is contained in a reproduction of the master tape box from Apple Studios. As you can see underneath, it was originally an Emmy tape box. And there's the track listing. It's a nice touch. I'd like to see original memorabilia from the studios. Inside, this is a booklet, recording notes. Also nice to see the original tape boxes. These are for individual songs. The Lord Loves the One, Sue Me Sue You Blues, and there are some notes on the sessions. I look forward to reading those. More notes and more tape boxes. Looks like they had all the original multi-track masters for this album, unlike All Things Must Pass. So that bodes well for the sound quality of the album. And there's the credits on the back of the booklet. Okay, so we've got first some sort of very thin paper. Well, it's inner sleeve paper really, which looks like an album sleeve. So is this the album sleeve? It's like it's not a proper album sleeve. This is inner sleeve paper. It's very unusual. And presumably this is the same. Yeah. So, yeah, saved a bit of money, didn't it? Here we have polylined inner sleeves, which is very nice to see. Now, with the sticker on the outside saying Made in Czech Republic, this is obviously a GZ pressing. And you can see there, if I can get it lined up, there's the matrices, typical GZ matrices, machine stamped. Let's have a look at the quality of the vinyl. Now, I'm just having a look first rather than concentrate on showing you to see if there is anything to show you, but I'm happy to report that it all looks to be in very good order. I can't see any scuffs, fingerprints or scratches. There's a bit of a hair there, but that's okay. No, that looks to be very, very nice. Congratulations, GZ. Feels like it's 180 grams too, or thereabouts. And let's have a look at the other one. This is on the Apple custom label, the one they used for acetates and test pressings. I got a bit of dust there. Actually, is there dust? Yeah, some paper dust. Paper dust there, but nothing else. There's the matrix there. This side. Yep, that looks really nice. Yep, I'm happy to say that GZ might have pulled it off there. That looks really good. Really nice. I'll see if it's flat on the turntable a bit later on, but initial visual inspection of the vinyl is very good. So I'm really, really pleased about that. After what I had with the Mind Games disc, that's a big relief. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these. I mean, let's have a look. These are sleeves. So is the vinyl meant to go in here? And this sort of inner sleeve, picture inner sleeve, and whatever. Let's put it in, see if it fits. Doesn't actually fit. It's sticking out the end, isn't it? That's as far as it goes. What about the other one? Let's try it with the opening out, see if that's any different. It's really tricky doing it from behind a big tripod. I'm getting all tangled up. No, that actually doesn't want to go in there. That's too big that way. The inner sleeve is too big. That's with the opening at the top. Let's try the opening at the side. Or sorry, at the top. All right, that will go in there now. That will go in there, but yeah, that doesn't quite go in there. And if I put it back in the box, it doesn't actually fit in the box. What is the point of having this cover like this? I don't know. And as you saw, it doesn't actually fit in. It doesn't actually fit in that way. Oh dear. Well. So, 10 out of 10 for the vinyl, but these, I really don't know what's going on with that. Let me know what you think about these in the comments. For now, I'll have to keep them outside. Yeah, as you can see there, the inner sleeves are bigger than the outer sleeves. Right, okay. Maybe look good on paper. Anyway, so let's go for this. And this is a bit, yeah, this is where the glues come through on the back side. Anyway, this is the folder which holds the digital content and the single. The single feels nice and heavy. There we go. This is Sunshine Life for Me, Sail Away Raymond, George Harrison and the band, 15th of March 1973, in stereo and an instrumental version on the back. That's a GZ pressing 2, obviously, but that looks nice. Nice and clean, nice and heavy. And there's the information on the back. Of course, Ringo Starr on drums, Klaus Foreman on bass, Bobby Robertson, Levon Helm. Great team of instrumentalists, musicians on there. I'll put that aside for a minute. This is the CD, obviously, of the... No, it's not. Talking about... It's the Blu-ray. Nice to see a Blu-ray in a box. Hopefully, the Beatles' next box set has a Blu-ray in it. It's sorely missed from the Revolver set. There we go. That's the Blu-ray. And 2 CDs. So that's the inside of this box. Nothing on the back. Okay, let's have a look at the book. This is the piece of artwork which George is holding on the front of the album in his hand. Let's have a look at the book. I think with us having all the material wealth that we need, then, you know, the average person feels that if they had a car and a telly and a house, then that's where it's at. But if you get a car and a telly and a house and even a lot of money, your life's still empty because it's still on this gross level. What we need isn't material, it's spiritual. We need some other form of peace and happiness. A quote from George Harrison opens the book. And into some nice pictures. These are nice and glossy. These are printed in gloss relief. Just nice. Or tape boxes. Such a great car, Mercedes. Drawing from Klaus. Nice glossy center spread. A handprint, just like we had on John's Mind Games track list. Nice to see some original lyric sheets. So overall, that's a very nice looking set. Really pleased the vinyl was clean, but I'm a bit disappointed with this. You know, this is, you know, a bit flimsy and it doesn't, well, it does fit that way, but once that's in there, if you really want to put it in there, it doesn't go back in the box. So yeah, there we go. That's what it is. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed looking through that with me, but that's not the only video this weekend. Tomorrow we'll be looking at the new Crosby, Stills and Nash live album, live at the Fillmore from 1969. I'll be reviewing this box set next Sunday, but on the Saturday I'll be unboxing the new Beatles 1964 US albums in mono. So please join me for that. But that's all for this time, so I'll say bye for now and thanks for watching.